One joke every day for a year, day 26. Tennis is my favorite sport because I dream of having someone run to clean up after me every 20 seconds or so. You know, today was another one of those days where I would not have written a joke if it weren't for this challenge. I kind of just would have enjoyed my day. I don't know. I think the last few days I've really been struggling to have anything interesting to say. I have to remember that writing something bad is better than not writing anything at all. I think I've said that 17 times this month, but I keep forgetting and I keep having to remind myself. Last night I was at a show and I did a couple of new things that worked okay, but mostly old stuff. And then I was talking to my friend Usama afterwards and I was voicing some of my frustration at that when the new stuff isn't working that well. Of course the old stuff works because it's the old stuff. And he was like, well, yeah, why would you expect the stuff that you've had for 2 weeks to work as well as the stuff that you've had for 7 years? And I was like, such a good point. It's a great point. Yeah. The joke that I was trying to write was about how I applied to be a ball kid at the US Open because there are no age restrictions anymore. I filled out the application. They didn't call me in for a tryout. I'm gonna try again next year, and I'm just gonna lie a lot more on my application about my physical fitness, I guess. I don't know. I was super honest, and I think that's not the way to go. I was trying to write a joke about how I applied to be a ball kid, which is funny because I can't even clean up after myself. This feels like it makes a little bit more sense if you know that in tennis there are ball people who, the people who run after the ball and clean it up for you. Tennis is one of those things that I love so much, but I haven't figured out how to make it funny or how to write jokes about it. I said to my manager one time, I love watching tennis while I work out because I like seeing at least one person having a worse time than me. Why do I love tennis? I love tennis because it's so mental. There's so many momentum shifts. I love anything with breaks that aren't too long. You know what I mean? Like with football, it's halftime. But even then, there's a show happening during that. Tennis, it's just no, every odd game, everybody just gets a little 2-minute timeout. That's a sport I can read during. It's like comedy in that some people doing it are millionaires and some people doing it live out of their car. That part of Challengers is true. The epitome of something I wrote just for the sake of writing it. But it still goes on the wall. See you tomorrow. Bye.